Nee, oder? Wait. Alles gut, alles gut. Now this is the story how about my life got turned upside down. I would like to take a minute just to sit right there and tell you how I became Maya of Nürnberg. So, actually, I hope this wasn't cringe right now because I did this as a spontaneous idea in the car when I talked with my dad, and he asked me like, "What are you going to say? It's the start of the first presentation. You are going to talk in English, and it's going to be a long presentation. So, how you want to start?" And I just started singing like this song because I love music, and to the things I love will come now. Um, I'm Maya. This is me. I'm 15 years old and I love sushi. I love sushi with my whole heart because sushi is the best thing to eat. Also, I love my cats. I have a crazy cat. Her name is Lucy. We called her like that because Lucifer, you know, the devil, and she's a girl, so we said, what about Lucy? And I love these plants. It's called Monstera plant. I don't know why, but they're just standing in our house since 2 weeks. No, some more time, but they're growing and growing, and the pots were too small for it, so we had to cut them and make some new little pots for them. So we have about like 5 or more plants in our house now, and I love them. They're so beautiful. The fourth thing is I love to travel, and I love to take pictures when I travel around. And as I already said, I love music because music is one of the things that makes me feel comfortable, and that was the reason why I started singing now, to have a good start. Um, yes, so we all know the Bordernon 2023 has the topic 10 years ago, and I'm 15. So 10 years ago, I was 5. So it's kind of hard to tell you everything that happened since I was 5. But I will start the time when I met Yoshi, and he already showed us some pictures. Um, but I have a special video. It's just a short clip when I interviewed Yoshi, um, and we did a little podcast with a friend of mine. And I just want to show you the first sentences of it.
Wir machen heute ein Interview mit dem Yossi, mit dem Leiter des Bruderdokus, und Ella fängt jetzt gleich mal an mit der ersten.
Also, wie bist du eigentlich drauf gekommen, ein Kododojo zu gründen?
Yes, that's Ella. She's still my friend. Unfortunately, she's not here, but that's not a problem. I will tell her that I gave a shout out to her. Yes, the Web Week in 2017. I spoke about fake news and how easy it is to make it as a child. Like, I was 8 years old and Felix was also 8 years old. So we showed the people there that it's so easy to make fake news and they shouldn't believe everything they see on the internet. Also, I held the opening speech at the Web Week. And this is one of the best pictures there. You can also find it in the internet. I still remember the time, like, there was a huge, like, I don't know, in German you say podium. I don't know what's called in English. So I was too small for it. So they gave me these little boxes behind there to stand on them to speak above the podium. And I remember everything, and it was really funny. But I was 8 years old, and I had a speech on German, for like maybe 2 minutes or 3 minutes, not that much, but there were like 800 to 1,000 people, and I don't know how I managed to do it because now I'm feeling a little bit nervous and excited here. I don't know, and it's not that much people, so I don't know how I did it when I was 8 years old. Like, um, but this was everything about my past years. But short, I got a notification on my phone. I gotta take a BeReal. Wait quick. Smile. Thanks, y'all. What's BeReal? Yeah, what is it? Raise your hand if you ever have heard from BeReal. I see there's so yeah, that's great. Actually, I saw a guy who sat in front of me while Tobias had his talk, and he did a BeReal. And I was like, wow! He didn't look like he would be 15 or something. Like, whoa, that's cool. I like it. And for the ones who don't know what's this app, I will just give a short explanation of it. Like you saw, the message I got, you get it in any time of the day. And then you have to post a picture of yourself. And it's real because it's in the minute, in the right time, and everybody does a picture, and you can't upload a picture or something like on Instagram. So you have to be real. And if you make a picture of yourself and you think, maybe I look a bit ugly, I will brush my hair again, I will do my makeup, and then you take a new picture, you think no one see that? Nah, you're dumb. Nah. Under your picture, you see the numbers, how many times you try to repeat that. So you have to be real. And now you all know what's this app and how is it working. This is my grandmother. She's pretty cool, I know. But how is my grandmother and BeReal? Why are they on a slide together? But here's the explanation. My grandmother lives currently in Croatia. She lived here in Nuremberg at the Albrecht Dürer Platz, and I miss her. I really miss her. But I had an idea. What if I'm going to download on her phone BeReal so I can see her life in Croatia in a lifetime. So every day I see a picture of my grandmother. Maybe she's sitting, I don't know, for example, with her family, with my family, but with her sisters, with her cats, or maybe at the beach with a vacation. I don't know. But the thing is, that's why I show you these two pictures. I'm not sure how she's going to react if she forgets or she didn't get the notification to post a BeReal. Because I know in my class or with my friends when we are outside and we see 1 hour ago there was a message that we should post a BeReal and we forgot it. We are so mad because this is like the highlight of the day and we forget it, or we are in school and we don't get the message because our school we can't use our school in the school. We can't use our phones in the school, yeah? And we are so mad and so sad because it's like a highlight and we have to do it. So I would wonder how my grandmother would react if she forgets to do it. Like, not especially your generation, but how is the older generation is going to react when they forget to post a BeReal, right? Yes, that was my question for today. But if I already talk about it, I have to show you of my BeReals, some of my latest ones. This one was after sport lesson. You see our smiles. We're so happy that we're doing a BeReal because BeReal is so cool, yeah? And we just love to take pictures and everything. This was this weekend. This is actually my boyfriend. He did a Superman seed grab. This trick is called like that, yeah. I asked him, and it's so nice because it looks like, I don't know, a trick shot or something because you make a picture. But here is the third reason why it's such a cool way to be real. Because, for example, we always give our phones to musicians on the stage because they know what's it, and then we give them our phones and be like, do my Be Real, please. And then we have these pictures. Here I am. Then we have these pictures, and they were like so funny, and you can see all of the crowd, and it's so nice to have memories like that. But now to some serious things. Yeah, school. I wouldn't talk about. It wouldn't be a talk about my life if there wouldn't be some talks about school, because school affects me a lot. Maybe not like 99% of my life, but you gotta imagine, yeah. And I want to talk about this. Does anybody has an idea what this could be? Like, you can just go and scream something, huh? Good nose. Yes, that's right. I'm happy that you know what it is. And we use it on our iPads because I am in an iPad class now. And actually, the time when I used an iPad started 2000. No, not. The using started when I was young because when I was I was an iPad kid, but the first time I got my own iPad was in 2019 because my backpack from school was always so heavy and I had to take all of my things with me, and I was so bored because, like, why should I take all this stuff with me? I don't even use everything of that the whole day. So I talked with my parents about it, and they gave me an iPad, and I was so lucky because I even got it before the pandemic. But then when the pandemic started, I had a huge step before the others because I already know how to use it and everything. So then the pandemic started, and everybody had to use a social device or something, I don't know, for example, a notebook or an iPad or a normal tablet. And everybody had to get in more digital stuff. And it's good because I like that we are going in the more digital way. But the teachers were a little bit scared of it. And some of them also said something like, no, I don't know how to use it. I think I'm just not going to do my homeschooling with you. You can do whatever you want. There were teachers who didn't want to learn. And this is actually so sad. Okay, it was good for us, so we had free time. But it's so sad that they didn't want to learn anything. So I had a workflow because for example, here's my latest homework. Look at my nice handwriting on it, yeah? I practiced it so long, and now it's so beautiful. For example, my French homework, and here's my English homework. And I got a workflow with it. But the bad thing is, I'm sure you already experienced something like that, when you get into a tool and you think you can do it and you know how to work with that because you practice a lot, and then anybody comes up to you and tries to tell you how it works. And you'd be like, bro, I already know how to use it, so what are you talking about? And then they don't respect you, they don't trust you, they think you don't have any idea, but you have, but they don't trust you, as I said. And this is something I have, for example, in my school, because when I used an iPad in class, I was the first one, actually, the teachers always came up to me with a critical face and were like, what are you doing? Like, school? What the heck? What should I do? Hack the world? Do fake news? What should I do? And they were always like, yeah, I can see what you're doing, right? I will come up to you. I can see everything. And I was like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? I'm just using it for school. What should I do? So the thing is, since this year, I think that's too late, actually, but since this year, we have the 10th grade and the 9th grade everybody has to use an iPad. But it's a school iPad, and that means teachers can control everything we do. They can look at our iPads in the middle of class because they have a surface, and they can look at everything we do. not only the tab we have open or the app we have opened right now, they can also scroll into our iPads. Actually, they don't know how it works, but they could. They could. And that's the point. And I don't like it because I don't want to be controlled. True, it's true. Some people play on their iPads, but also some other people take it serious. For example, I take it serious. For real, I really take this thing serious. So I always do my schoolwork and everything. But they can also close our iPads even if we are working on them. Like they can make us a black screen, and then there's a little text that said, "No, you can't work right now. Wait for your teacher to accept that you can work again." And it's so crazy because I don't like the way they can control us. So I was smart. I didn't want to give my own iPad to school, so now I have two iPads. One from the school and one by myself. And the one from school is controlled and everything, and the other one is my iPad, and I use it for at home for doing my presentations and everything, because it's also a new iPad, and the ones they give us at school are like, they have a home button, right? They have a home button. I can't even make a screenshot on the out button and on the louder button. It doesn't work. I have to use the home button. And it's so weird. I don't know. And some couple weeks ago, we had a Good Notes rally. Everybody of us already knew how everything works there, right? Because we use it at home and in school. We have to use it. We can't get out of it, so we already know how it's going on. But the teachers spent 2 days to explain it to us. But the problem was, they didn't even know how it really works. So they just gave us a page with some text on it. Yeah, try to draw a circle. Or try to put a picture in your page. And all of us was like really bored, and we told our teachers that we already know how the things go, and that we wanted to learn some new hacks or something. But they were always like, maybe you don't know. Wait, maybe there's a hack or something you don't know about. And we waited and we waited and we waited, and there was exactly nothing. And that was really sad. And in my opinion, these 2 days were a missed opportunity for the teachers to learn something by us and from us, because we already know how the things works. But as I said, they don't really have trust in us or respect and everything. And in my opinion, that's really sad, because I want that trust and I need that trust. Even if I'm 15 years old and my teachers are older, they should still give me the respect and trust to work by myself on my iPad, and that I know how it's going, how the AirDrop is turning on and turning off. And yes, that's really sad, and I wanted to tell you about it. But it's a happy end, right? The best example for people with respect, and people with respect to people like me, I'm like 15, yeah, is, for example, that I'm standing here in front of you because you guys listen to me and you guys have respect and know that I'm not going to make fun of anything. I'm just trying to make a real talk and everything. So everybody should be like Yoshi, in my opinion, because because Yoshi invited me here, and teachers or not, there are some adults or older people who aren't teachers or who have the respect to me and to my generation. And yes, all in one, everybody should be like, for example, Yoshi, and have the respect. And also, I want to say that it is a big, big, big pleasure for me to talk here on a stage in English. I never did that before. Yoshi already said that, so I hope my English isn't bothering you or anything. I hope it's good enough. I'm like really happy to be here, and also for Jeremy that he helped me and we had a video call and everything. You're a great teacher. So yes, thank you so much.